joining us for Lakefront News. I'm Emerson Weiler.
And I'm Julissa Casas. We begin with voting season right around the corner. Mi Casa es Su Casa. Our Lady of the Lake had 3 guest speakers come to the Mi Casa es Su Casa event to speak on why it's difficult for Latinos to have accessible housing. The Latino community is known for having barriers and obstacles when it comes to affording a house. Cindy Nava, Dr. Adriana Rocha Garcia, and Ramiro Gonzalez were the 3 guest speakers that spoke about affordable housing opportunities and policies on how to break down barriers. Dr. Yolanda Rodriguez Escobar was the organizer for the event and wanted people to know that housing for Latinos is a real issue.
It is an issue, as I know, even in teaching. That's one of the things that, I have discussed in class in terms of disparities and struggles for the Latino community.
This Platisa was made to encourage Latinos to get the help they need when it comes to housing and finding the right resources to help them through their journey. Basketball season has arrived at Olu, and our basketball boys are ready to begin the season.
Lakefront reporter Jaden Gonzalez met with varsity player Jalen Jackson to discuss the hopes and expectations for this year's team.
Jalen Jackson is a first-year freshman here at Olu, and I got some insight on how he is feeling as the season comes up and his team's expectations on the start of a new basketball season.
I feel good, getting able to learn and experience new stuff that I haven't from high school.
The Olu basketball team doesn't just practice on how to dribble and shoot, but also on the mental side.
During practices, our coaches put us through adversity and have us work harder to get prepared for the season.
Jalen's first year at Olu doesn't just come with excitement, but also with some pressure, as this new basketball team is in rebuild mode.
This expectation is to change the program around, because they had 5 losing seasons. They just want to turn it around and have consecutive winning seasons.
Men's basketball take on Oklahoma City University in Oklahoma on November 3rd. Good luck to our boys.
Many students love to grab a quick snack or necessity at Our Lady of the Lake convenience store, but what they don't love are the rising prices. Lakefront reporter Emerson Weiler reports with more.
Skyrocketed since last spring, and students are not happy about it. With the semester
because I always want some fruit, but one small cup with 10 grapes is $5, and at the grocery store a whole bag is $3. Half of them most of the time are soggy, gross.
Coming from out of state, tuition is already too much, and just the prices being high, it just adds more.
With the semester coming closer to the end and those meal plans living on the last dollar, the Olu Food Pantry is here to help those in need. Lakefront reporter Julian Camper with more.
As the semester is slowly coming to the end, so are students' meal plans. But Our Lady of the Lake University has worked up a perfect solution for our students here at the Olu Food Pantry.
Food security is one area that is desperately needed here at Olu. Using the USDA's Food Insecurity Scale, Olu conducted a recent survey of its undergraduate and graduate students. The results showed that 28% of undergraduate students and 22% of graduate students had low food security. Furthermore, 26% of graduate students and 34% of undergraduate students said they had extremely low food security.
Most of the students that use the food pantry use it because they live here, and a lot of their money obviously goes towards their dorm, and it's pretty easy and convenient to come over and get stuff.
Improving the food security would benefit students' overall health as well as their retention and performance in the classrooms.
I get
the goods that I use in everyday life, like stuff that I use for breakfast, stuff that I use for lunch, so I can just fix me a quick little meal every day. It's just the food that I need every day.
Studies reveal that students are more likely to succeed in sticking with their studies and careers when obstacles to food security are removed. Many students also wonder, where do they get all this food and supplies?
So the majority of our food does actually come from the San Antonio Food Bank. They ship it to us every 25th of the month. We get a bunch of stuff from the San Antonio Food Bank. Their sources are mostly grocery stores who are trying to get rid of overstock, but we do also accept donations, especially for hygiene products. So.
As the semester is slowly coming to the end, so are students' meal plans. But Our Lady Lake University has worked up a perfect solution for our students here at
The annual SAFE event organized by the Center for Student Involvement was held in the Chapel Auditorium.
Students learned tips and resources about safety, such as the campus police department's emergent and non-emergent contact numbers, self-defense, and won prizes. Many organizations and departments dedicated to safety and safety and here to inform students on resources available. The assistant coordinator for the Center for Women, Anaya Ama, explains how her organization is helping students learn what are red and green flags in relationships.
Our board is about to send because it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So we did a red flags and the tips for domestic violence. So if you come to our board, you will see green flags in relationship, red flags in relationship. You will also spin a wheel and win prizes.
Remember, your safety matters above all else. Come join us at the next SAFE event where fun meets responsibility.
The holidays are almost here, and many students will be leaving campus during the holidays, but there are risks involved in holiday travel.
Lakefront News reporter Antonio Garcia has more with how to stay safe during the holidays.
In the United States, approximately 113 million people, including college students, travel during the holidays, according to the American Automobile Association.
I would say the biggest advice I can give, have your identification. I feel like that's a really big thing to have just in case something does happen.
Lieutenant Munoz from the University Police Department shared some helpful tips for staying safe while traveling for the holidays.
Safety is make sure that everything's turned off before I leave my house, make sure I let people know that I'm leaving, make sure my phone is charged, make sure I have a charger with me. If I'm going to be driving, make sure that my vehicle has been inspected.
For more travel safety tips, please reach out to the University Police Department. Reporting for the Lakefront News, I'm Antonio Garcia.
Students, it's officially November, which means the holidays are upon us.
Although we may be distracted by the many fun events coming our way, it is important to stop and take care of oneself. November is the time of National Healthy Skin Month, bringing awareness to taking care of our body's largest organ. The American Academy of Dermatology Association launched the first ever National Healthy Skin Month in November of 1997. Since then, it's become an annual event in which the AAD and Dermatologists of America bring awareness to the importance of good skincare. Many people today can be overwhelmed by the standards of overcomplicated skin care routines portrayed on social media, causing many to buy products that can negatively affect their skin.
I moisturize with my moisturizing face lotion, and then I use this toner by Glow Recipe that minimizes my pores. And after that, I use the glowing eye drops, which are for my under eye. And after that, I put on sunscreen.
Although the good skincare routine is helpful, it is also important to have a healthy diet. Many doctors state that a diet high in sugar can and processed foods can lead to inflammation, acne, breakouts, and premature aging of the skin. If you wish to learn more about the importance of healthy skin, visit the American Academy of Dermatology website to learn more about healthy skin care habits.
Our Lady of the Lake student organizations and clubs are finishing the semester strong. With a couple events, stay on the lookout for what is happening here on campus. Lakefront News reporter Emerson Weiler has more.
Student Government Association is getting ready for the final food truck frenzy this semester. Join SGA on November 15th from 12 to 2 in the mall area. Students gather around and enjoy food from a local food truck. In October, they had a Mexican food truck, and the first 50 to arrive got a free meal. President of SGA, Rachel Zuba, said, "We bring a food truck to campus at least once a month to give students another food option and a way to expand our horizons with the food trucks on campus." With the semester coming to an end, Our Lady of the Lake clubs and organizations held 10 events in just 31 days.
I'm so excited to see everything! Oh, last year it was really fun. We went to the food trucks, and there was this Mexican one that had the best nachos.
With a new month beginning and the semester coming to a close, keep a lookout for future events at OLU. Reporting for Lakefront News, I'm Emerson Weiler. It's always important to remember the ones that have gone before us.
A perfect way to do that is celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos is a holiday for honoring our loved ones who have passed before us in a beautiful, vibrant way that helps those who are still here have a connection to the ones whose hands we can't hold any longer. Ashley Mendoza, a student here at Our Lady of the Lake, says how she celebrates the holiday and why Dia de los Muertos means everything to her.
So we go to the San Fernando Cemetery that's right here. My grandpa is buried there. So we like to go clean up his grave, and then we leave some cempasúchi's there with him. And we have a little altar too. We put it in front of his mausoleum as well.
Mendoza also says she decorates her altar with photos, felts, candles, and other colorful decor. She likes others who celebrate, also leaves out their members' favorite foods and candies to bring them back to the altars.
Dia de los Muertos is November 2nd, and if you have any family members, friends, or even pets you like to remember and honor, it's not too late to set up your own altar to connect closer with their loved ones.
The women's soccer team ended their season against Louisiana Christian in a tough road loss. Reporter Julissa Casas has more on their concluding thoughts.
Do it again.
Thanks. Julissa Casas. The women's soccer team ended their season against Louisiana Christian in a tough road loss. Reporter Julissa Casas has more on their concluding thoughts.
The Saints women's soccer team ended their season with a tough road loss against Louisiana Christian, 1-0.
I was able to speak to junior Lindy Reinberger from the soccer team and ask her her thoughts on the season.
My favorite part about this season was all the memories I made with my best friends.
I was then able to ask her what she was looking forward to for next season.
I look forward to expanding my education because that's what I came here for.
I then asked sophomore soccer player Viviana Gutierrez how she thought the soccer season went.
I think we did well for the adversity we faced, but it could have been better.
The Saints finished conference play with an 8-3-2 record, 8 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. We look forward to seeing what the women can accomplish next year. And reporting for Lakefront Media, I'm Julissa Costa.
With the holidays around the corner, it is that time of year to do your Christmas shopping. This year, Black Friday lands on November 24th. Lakefront News reporter Zoe Fernandez with more.
Black Friday, the start of Christmas shopping in the U.S.
Every year after Thanksgiving, many stores offer highly promoted sales at discounted prices and often open early, sometimes as early as midnight or even on Thanksgiving.
I've never been Black Friday shopping before actually, but if I were to go Black Friday shopping, I would choose my favorite stores, which is Ulta and probably Macy's, because they already have like a good clearance section, so on top of that, getting more of a discount would be perfect for me.
We asked OLU students what they preferred, shopping in-store or online.
So I used to like going like in person like back then just because it was more of like the whole experience of it. But now I prefer to go like online, like through Amazon or just like stores like the online shopping just because it's like less hassle.
There you have it, Saints. Look out for those Black Friday deals this holiday and stay safe this winter. Reporting for Lakefront News, I'm Zoe Fernandez.
That's all for now. Thank you for joining us for Lakefront News. I'm Emerson Weiler.
And I'm Julissa Casas.